Hello guys, are you aware that there are people who still think, ladies who think that it is cool for them to sleep with the brothers of their husbands? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share the link, like, drop your comments. Let us go into the details of this episode. Don't forget, it is still confessions. Now this is the story. 4 years ago, my husband lost his elder brother unfortunately. He left behind 4 kids and the last one was a boy. He was 18 years then and was about completing SHS. So my husband brought him to live with us so he could have the peace he needs to successfully write his final exams. The kid is calm and respectful. I would have allowed him continue to live with us after his exams because his elder brother is doing well and has an even bigger place. But we wanted to keep him and give him the opportunity to feel his family around. He passed his WASI exams and decided to pursue IT. So we sent him to one of the best IT schools in Ghana. He used to go and come because it wasn't that far. He lived with us till he turned 21. Sadly, my husband and I were having some challenges at home and in the bedroom also. I was honestly not getting enough of him. So things were not really working out. I spoke to him about it, but my husband continued giving me false excuses and bad comments. I started noticing this young lad who is in the house, and I took keen interest in his personal life. I got closer to him and eventually into his head. From there, I started to make advances towards him. I touched him out of the blue and pretended it was a mistake. I invited him into our bedroom several times while I was still naked. He just rushes out and apologizes. It continued so many times till I managed to get him to reciprocate the feelings. He gave in to me and the home became ours in the absence of everyone. I couldn't stop because I was enjoying every bit of him. The guy gave me the satisfaction I had not had in almost 19 years of my marriage. There are days I feel like stopping, but when I see him, I just overlook that feeling and have my way with him. He was so calm. He never misbehaved nor acted like anything was happening. For almost 8 months, this guy and I were making out. At some point, I just didn't want my husband anymore. When he travels or leaves home, I am happy. The guy got so much comfortable with me and he became used to me as well. The moment we are left alone at home, he runs into my arms and we make love. My husband and I have 3 kids and all are girls unfortunately. The first is turning 18 soon and about completing SHS too. She attends a day school because my husband doesn't like the idea of sending his kids away. Sometimes, she returns to the house before we all do. I returned to the house somewhere in January. I had tested the boy and he was home. So I wanted to sneak in and surprise him. But I rather caught him having sex with my daughter. I really got a shock of my life. So I approached them and my daughter was very sorry. She begged me not to tell daddy about it. But this guy didn't say a word about it. I couldn't also talk about it to my husband because he could tell my husband about himself and I too. So one day, I was home alone with him after we made out and I questioned him about what really happened between him and my daughter. I was so bored, so I have since then not decided to have anything to do with him. I never thought anything was happening between them. I trust this girl to be cool and wouldn't ever do anything like that with my children. I wouldn't have let himself and I be having an affair if I knew he was having a secret affair with my daughter. He told me to my face that the only reason he would give us out is when I tell anyone about him and my daughter. This is an abomination. This kid has managed to be sleeping with my daughter and myself and is expecting me not to talk about it. I've become a guard now because I don't want them to have the chance to do anything anymore, but I can't be so sure. I am very bothered and disappointed in myself. To be honest, I still miss him every day. Deep down, I wish he could stop what he's doing with my daughter and just focus on me. I'm not all that grown, I'm just 45 years old. My daughter is young and has a very big future ahead of her. I don't know what to do. My only worry is my daughter. She's young. I don't want them to engage in anything that will affect their future. I may just harm this boy to save my daughter from him. I am grown and could handle myself, so I give him the chance to do anything he wants with my body. If he takes those experiences on my daughter, he may end up impregnating her. She's too young for that. I am really bothered about them. This can't be happening. Please, I need an advice. Alright, so guys, this is the story of our dear sister who has been sleeping with the brother of her husband. And now she's bothered about the whole thing and she wants to stop. But at any moment she sees the guy, she still goes back to her old ways. What advice do you have for our sister? What can she do so that she'll be able to prevent all these things from happening? Because now it's like the guy has taken advantage of them. He's sleeping with the mother and the daughter. And same sisi papa. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share the link, leave a comment, like it. Tell us what you think about the story. Leave a comment. Until we meet again, stay on top and be a topic. It's bye for now.